8 people are buried in the desert with only their heads sticking out. Whoever lasts 24 hours wins 100,000. But surviving isn't just about the brutal desert heat. They also have to endure the host's non-stop pranks. At the start, everyone is feeling confident, but after just 1 hour, their faces are already covered in dust. And then the host, Matthew, really starts messing with them. Jack gets a bucket of cockroaches dumped right over his head. He thrashes wildly, screaming at the top of his lungs. This guy gets covered in silicone goo. At first it feels cool and kind of nice, but as it softens, it slides over his eyes until his whole face looks like a buried version of Captain America. The blonde guy gets off easy at first. He only gets drenched with a bucket of cold water, but the water turns the sand around him into heavy sludge, and before long it's pressing so tightly he can barely breathe. Anna is the luckiest one. Her area gets surrounded with blocks of ice, bringing the temperature down around her. Amy has rose stems dumped all around her head, so she has no choice but to tuck herself down between the leaves and thorns. Bearded guy gets ringed with red-hot charcoal. Weirdly enough, he actually seems to enjoy it. As the sun gets hotter and hotter, Matthew decides to smear sunscreen on everyone. Amy strongly refuses. She doesn't want her makeup ruined, so she quits on the spot. Then curly hair quits too. He desperately needs to use the bathroom. Matthew keeps going. This time he puts helmets on the remaining players, each with a balloon attached on top. Whoever gets their balloon popped is eliminated. Luckily for them, Matthew is a terrible shot. After firing a bunch of arrows, he misses every single one. By now, the challenge has been going for 3 hours. For safety, Matthew gives each player some water to drink, which helps wake them up a little. Then he places wooden crates in front of them. Each box contains a prize, but the players have to drag the box over using only their teeth. It's insanely difficult. While Matthew isn't looking, Jack secretly sneaks out one hand and barely manages to open his box. Some players win a scalp massager, others get a sun umbrella. Everyone ends up with different prizes, but none of them actually solve the biggest problem, the heat. More and more players start dropping out. Then suddenly, dark clouds roll in. A violent rainstorm crashes down, soaking the remaining players completely. Anna and Amy can't take it anymore, and both quit. Now only bearded guy and blonde guy are left. Matthew decides to end things quickly, so he brings out bread and water. The blonde guy is starving and dehydrated. He can't hold out any longer and gives up immediately. And just like that, bearded guy wins the $100,000